Physics Anime Club. I'm Wes McBee, and with me, as always, the fucking crew. Manuel, Kai, Deej, the up-and-coming YouTuber.
Working on it.
I'm so excited to talk about this one because I have to say, I really disliked it until about episode 5. And then I was like, this show's fucking good.
You would have liked the other seasons if you
Yeah.
kept going.
Well,
Because I don't think it really picked up until season 2. Season 2 was my favorite, probably. Season 3, the beginning of season 3, I was like, okay, but season 3 ended really good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and for those of you, our anime of the month is Overlord. And I guess to give a brief synopsis of it is a guy is playing a virtual reality MMO style game, and he's this overpowered main character.
He's just God.
Yeah, he's just God, and he says goodbye to one of his last remaining like human players who's exiting the game because the game's going to get shut down.
Slime guy.
Yeah, and he checks his watch, and the servers never close. And now he is in this game, just kind of partaking, but all the NPCs are now still doing things, and almost on like a free
More
will in a type of
realistic.
way.
Shit's nuts.
And as you can imagine, things go down weird paths. I mean, he's pretty much like God mode compared to everyone else in the game, even though he did put up, or it was a good fight with one of the vampire chicks.
Oh, yeah. Shelter. Whatever her name is.
Shelter.
Yeah.
She's hotter when she's in her like slug form.
Yeah.
She got a big mouth on her.
She ain't as hot as Albedo, though.
No, dude.
Nobody will ever be as hot as Albedo in any
Oh.
anime ever again. She's the hottest lady.
I'll beat my meat to Albedo, dude. Like,
I just think the wings could be just placed better.
I mean, to be honest, that kind of fucked me up, too.
I
I was like, why she got wings on her hips?
To wrap around you just right.
If they were on her shoulders, I'd be fucking all, I'd be like, damn, all right, okay, and game over for everybody else. But the wings on the hips is kind of weird.
But that's why she's so hot, is because it doesn't matter where her wings are placed.
Yeah, they're all right. She's still.
She didn't get anything.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's this face right here. This is the face of, yes, Dad, I'll suck the soul out of you.
I'm about to make that my background. That's the best picture.
It was, I'm curious to hear what you guys really think about it. Now, to put it in perspective, I finished the first season only. Manuel, you finished everything, right?
Before, I only got to season 1 this time.
But you are current.
Yes, I am.
Before.
Yeah.
And then where did you get, Deej?
I finished it.
You finished it? And
I
you
got to like episode 7. And
Okay.
then my shit skipped to like 14 and I watched like 3 episodes of season 2.
I do have to say, like, I don't know, the idea, we've seen the idea in other animes before. There's obviously Sword Art Online is the more
One of the
popular
biggest
one.
ones, but that one started out good, and then it just
Yeah.
This is like sort of Online's main nemesis because I feel like they did it a little better. I like the whole clueless, like, why am I just in this game? But alright, fuck it, I'm here.
This one's more like almost free will kind of, because like with Sword Art Online, when you find out the whole reason they're stuck, it like creates this whole narrative of like, oh, well, if I fucking die, we're done.
Yep.
And I don't know. I'm kind of like you guys. I thought the first season of Sword Art Preem, great anime, and then the second season was dog shit, and then the third season where they did the Gun Gale was meh. And I haven't watched since.
The 4th season's pretty high, but pretty much everything after fucking season 1 is just hot garbage.
Yeah.
It just went downhill really, really fast. And his sister was like trying to fuck him too throughout like the whole second season.
That was weird.
That kind of had me fucked up. Especially when she like finally realizes it, and then they're both just sitting there all awkward and blushing and staring at each other, and I was like, no, this is weird. This is like a porn setup right here.
Then he pretended to be a girl
Oh, yeah.
in Gun Gale, and I was like, All right. I see you guys. I get it.
They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna do a bunch of weird shit. We're
No.
not gonna get Elfin Lied weird, but we're gonna just dip our toes in the water.
Dude, we can get some tentacle arms back. I'm down. I'm down for that.
Some tentacle arms back and some gut wrenching backstories.
No, I mean, I think that Overlord, though, did a lot of good as far as, like... The reason why I said I didn't really care for the show at the start is because I'm a person... When I watch anime, I'm not really into the, like, over-the-top stuff. What I mean by that is, like, immediately there's scenes where they're talking about how wet they are for the main character, and, like, it's funny, right? It's hilarious, and it, you know... If that's your type of humor, it's great. But then I was just kind of like, I just want to see some shit happen. But then when shit starts happening, you're like, okay, it gets good.
Yeah, like you said, it does start really, really slow, the first few episodes. And I think they're just trying to, not explain, but kind of...
They're setting everything up.
Yeah,
I feel
basically.
like most of the first season was all set up for
Mm-hmm.
the next 2 seasons, really. That's how I felt about it. Is really most of that first season is all set up.
Yeah, basically.
Which
I liked. A lot of the others, actually, I feel like rush that part sometimes, but this one I don't think took too long to figure out the gist of what's gonna happen and what's happening.
Right.
So,
I mean, I also think too that there was a hard cut for me when I was like, oh, this show's not what I think it is, right? Because it's kind of like happy-go-lucky, silly.
what did you think it was more of not necessarily a comedy, but not a serious, but just kind of like
Yeah, I almost thought it was going to be more of like a
slice of life, but in a game?
more of like a very casual, just like, hey, we're gonna go do this funny game shit together. Like,
Okay.
that's kind of the vibe I was getting. But immediately when you there's an episode where he decides he needs to go and like pretend to be someone else and rank up and try and get him. Yeah,
This is all
He becomes Momo.
Momon.
Yeah.
Momon.
try and be, rank up and get to know
Close enough.
different like people in the world and whatnot. And he meets this group of like adventurers, and they invite him to their little group. And like you get enough character details to kind of start caring about these dudes, right? Because like one of them's like the old vet who kind of knows a lot. There's like the flirty dude who's trying
The
to
flirty dude
Yeah.
kills me because he's like, every time he talks to fucking Nabu, she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking gouge your eyes out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stab you to death. And he's like, that's the hottest shit
Yeah,
anybody's ever said to
he's
me.
down.
He's so down with it, dude. The whole fucking time. He kills me. He is
I
the
think
best
she's one of my
flirty character.
favorites throughout
Yeah.
the whole just the season.
Yeah,
Just him or her, talking to him the whole time. Just like
character's great.
that. Yeah.
Fucking rip you to shreds.
Yeah. So you get to start knowing these little side characters, and you're like, okay, well, maybe this is gonna turn into like a ragtag team and have some banter. And then the next episode, they just fucking straight up get murdered, like dead as fuck, like no questions. Like, and he walks in there and sees their dead corpses, and I'm like,
brutally murdered.
oh fuck, like this show's dark as shit. Okay.
I was expecting a little darkness when in like the second episode and he's looking in that mirror, he just sees fucking a bunch of soldiers stabbing like kids and their families and shit, just
True.
raiding a whole village, and he's like, yeah, it's a little messed up. We should probably do something about that.
See, I'm very curious now. I'm sure if everyone watching, you know that there's going to be spoilers when we talk about stuff like this, but I know that you guys are further, and I don't know how much, if you're going to get caught up or not, but one thing that I'm curious about is, I know they don't really tell you still what's going on to where it's current, right? Like, you still don't have an idea of why things are happening, right? So I almost wonder if, like, what if all these people are, like, new players, and he just doesn't realize that? And could that be a potential...
It's hard because you'll get a little bit of that answer when you start season 2. A little bit, like just because
They don't really fully reveal.
but they do
Barely.
the dragon.
Yeah. I saw
he
that.
says something, and you're like, oh.
And there's a side clip somewhere in the show where, because do you remember that dragon scene where he like looks over at that set of armor, that suit of armor?
Yes.
Talks about it.
And
In one of their little asides, one of their flashbacks or whatever, I think one of his friends was wearing that armor.
Oh.
I think that was one of his friends. So
the dragons or
that guy, the dragon, because I think he was talking about having worn that armor or something when that scene happened where they showed it. But I tried looking it up because I was trying to look up theories on it, but I don't think really anybody's talking about it. But I think that dragon could be a character, a person. He could be a player.
The other thing I think, and it hasn't said, this is just me thinking, my guess of what could be happening, is he just got transported to basically just an actual other world that was connected as a game, because of the comments. Like, if you pay attention to how he words it, and then throughout the season, like, you kind of start getting a little bit more of that style of vibe. Of the game was a game to them, but they were in a sense being transported into an actual area, like another world that's that. But when they cut the connection, he got stuck because he was still in it.
Interesting.
That's what I think it might be.
Well, because I mean, I guess it's tough because I don't know what happens in the next couple seasons, but it definitely seems like there's these NPCs have goals, right? They have plans and they're trying to do things.
We're gonna find the 4 swords of the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Next episode is
Yeah, they caught the sword. So like.
So what I think. Sorry,
I
think that they're kind of. So you're saying. That you think that he basically got transferred to another game, but he doesn't know that he's just been transferred and he's still like stuck, kind of thinking it's not a game, but it is a game. Is that what you're saying? You think?
I think he's saying that the game is another world, so when they play the game, it transfers.
But you said it's like a
into
game for
another
them,
world.
right?
As in the players, because there was still some PCs, but I think they. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, because what we know from video games now, right? Like, we know that video games are good enough at the point where NPCs can still be doing objectives even while we're doing something else. Like in certain video games, right? So, like, are they programmed?
Yeah, so what I was thinking was, like, because how he was testing his people in Nazarick out in the first episode, how he was kind of, like, feeling them out. He was basically testing the theory that, like, oh, they have will. Right. They have their own will now. And so I think that if it is somehow, like, the game became real, then that programming just became traits rather than programming. It just became traits. So if they were focused, and they still have that same dialogue, they'll still use the same dialogue, like DPS and, like, game dialogue, but that was in their programming, and it became their traits and their vocabulary to use as a person. So, like, when they're raiding, when, like, other characters are doing a raid or whatever, they're talking about it like they would be game characters, right? But that's their persona. Their programming becoming their vocabulary and their traits and stuff.
It's kind of like the Westworld show.
Yeah.
Where you really lose focus on, like, what is reality because they're so programmed that it just seems like they're alive. I'm almost wondering, too, if this maybe might turn into one of those type of animes where when we get the big reveal of what's going on, maybe this was like, you know, some company was like, well, how about we keep him in there and see how evil he gets? For whatever reason.
Like, yeah, let's just see how many school shooters we can make
with
this game.
He does like a social experiment type thing where they try and just be like, oh, if this guy does this, maybe he'll just be evil as fuck. Or what if they're playing a joke on him? Maybe his buddies told him the server was gonna close it and never really
fucking had a stroke when the game shut down.
She's just fucking dead.
That's his
complete figment.
Yeah.
He's just been like.
He's just in a coma. He's just permanently in a coma now.
His friends like induced him into a coma as a prank, and he's just like been playing this game, getting evil as shit. And when they're like, "Oh yeah, let's just wake him up," the first thing he does is start like strangling the doctors and nurses in the fucking hospital.
Like, put me back.
Well, it's gonna be interesting too. Like
My wife's in there.
if they do give us like a real life aspect, like he's gonna be pretty fucked up because he's gonna start losing his exactly from what you guys said. Like he gets even more into the role of being that guy. Like it's gonna be hard for him to flip back to the human.
Yeah.
That would fucking suck.
I just want to know how he's gonna be able to live in real life, knowing that Albedo's just in the game.
You don't. Eat myself off a bridge at that point, man.
He like gets out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this."
Yeah. Right. Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe the game will shut off right when he slips into it for the first time and just fucking done.
Right as he finally is just like, you know what? Albedo's hot.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck being a skeleton.
And
I'm
then he
doing
wakes
it.
up.
Yeah.
And then the game's just like, boop. He just wakes up. The first thing he sees is like just like some crusty ass old lady.
The soft reset is inside Albedo.
Oh Jesus!
That would be fucking awful. Go find those
That's
programmers.
like the dream
and
when you
murder.
go to take a bite of food and you wake up right when you.
Oh. You're just like, what the fuck?
Damn it! I was about to eat the tastiest looking
I don't
hamburger.
know what it was, but it was fucking delicious.
So I
Dane's
mean,
like, sorry.
we kind of, with our last episode, Samurai Champloo. If you guys want to go watch that, you can. We were kind of starting to give ratings. So let me see if I can still pull that up. But I'm just curious, like, did you guys like the show? I mean, before we get
I
any
loved
ratings.
it. That shit had me cracking up, and it had me going, ooh. Now I'm ready to see where it goes. I'm ready to watch more knights just get stabbed in the chest while they beg their homies to save their lives, and they just offer them money. I'll give you all my gold if you just save me. And this demon's just like.
He got stabbed like 8 times, man, and the only thing he wanted was just give someone some gold.
I
Take his
forgot.
place.
Yeah, and that second season when you're talking about, it gets dark too again in a few episodes around that.
Oh fuck! I'm ready for that, dude.
Sorry, I just don't remember what all we had ratings on last time.
I didn't watch a single intro for the show once. Right as it came on, I was like, nope, and I just fucking skipped it.
I mean, we're going from season 1 to season 2. There's a big difference because they switch them. You can tell that season 1 started out kind of early compared to season 2 as far as like I guess let me reword that. Season 1 when it started going to season 2 I think took a while because you can see a big change in that part, just like the animation.
Oh, it got better.
Yeah, a lot better.
I liked the intro. I didn't think that it was.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. The music was gone. It was a little hypey.
It was the music that did it for me.
But it was alright. If you just accept it, you just gotta accept it and be.
It's probably because like
just
accept
accept it and just keep looking at Albedo.
No, dude,
You got a
it was
point.
like
You got a point.
it was like fucking midnight. I'm
Because
getting ready to
most
watch
of
this
it's
show
most
for
of
the
it's
first
pictures of her.
time.
Most of it's pictures of her. The intro and outro is mostly pictures of her.
Look, I'm fine with the outro. The outro is fucking sick, but the intro fucking just ruined my day because it's like midnight, and I'm just starting this shit. And it starts off all like quiet, and everything's all calm, and he's just chilling, and then like cuts the intro, and it's just like, BAM! I was just like, fuck, dude.
I mean, I yeah, the intro wasn't any fucking Samurai Champloo dope shit, but like, it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. The outro was great.
I like the outro a lot. That shit was lit. Except I swear to God, it almost gave me an epileptic seizure.
Yeah. It was a little much. Character-wise, I mean, I think I imagine characters get even better in the second and third season because, like, when that first episode hit, right, like, you get so many of these weird-looking, interesting characters. There's two little, like, twins. There's, like, fucking, like, evil-looking science guy that definitely has some fucking plans. You know, you got a whole bunch of different, like, the rock guy. Like, what's he about?
Oh,
like,
I think he's one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cocytus?
Something like that.
I think it's Cocytus.
The blue guy?
Yeah.
He looks kind of like a weird bug or something.
Yeah.
Like weird beetle dude. I think he's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a lot of him yet.
Season 2, the start of season 2.
There's a lot of him in season 2.
I'm hyped for that.
So, I mean, as far as, like, the first season goes, I mean, there's definitely, like, some... It's tough because there's character development for sure, right? Like, especially with the Bae, her character development, preem, so fucking great. But even with our main character, like, we don't know a lot. You
don't really know a lot. You don't get to see a lot of his past. Really. Like, maybe glimpses of when he was playing with his friends, but anything other than that, not really.
He just seems like to have the most I don't give a fuck attitude throughout the whole fucking show so far.
Did they ever say if him and his group of friends were badasses or not?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they were badasses. Yeah. The Nazarick was like an end game level.
Okay.
Because I think
they build it from.
Did it start out? I'm trying to remember the first scenes of it, but I think there was like a group of people coming to Nazarick, and then he just fucking shows up, and they're it's fucking it's him, and then he just wipes the floor.
It's like where I think that world was also kind of where you could build stuff, leave your treasures and all that, and then people could try to raid it if they actually.
There was like factions, but it was like it made up the game's lore. So Nazarick was I think I read that in the wiki too, was that Nazarick was like the end game, one of the end game levels. It was like a final boss raid basically.
So you're telling me this kid just started fucking playing this game with his friends, and they just ended up becoming bosses in the game?
It's pretty much.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That sounds like the Amazon's New World, how that's going to be, but that's different. That's a different conversation. Airplane Food 94 said Shark Pog Cap. For sure, man.
That's poggers.
Oh, that's Pog, bro. Fuck.
That's fucking poggers right there.
Shark Pog. Okay.
You know, like guys who say poggers have the biggest dick energy.
I
read that in a tweet.
I don't even know what the fuck.
It's like these.
Champ, bro.
It's like this game from like the fucking 80s. It's those little like cardboard circles. Yeah,
I remember them.
Flick them at each
That's
other.
what people are talking about is fucking pogs.
Yeah, dude.
Why'd that come up out of nowhere?
It's getting hype
My
again.
brother mentioned it the
I
other
don't
day.
even know why it's getting hype again, but
we were playing StarCraft and we were both Twitch streaming and he's like, "Oh, I'm getting pogged or something." I was like, "What the fuck? You're getting pogged?"
Look at DJ's brother just playing fucking StarCraft. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to upgrade my base." His brother's like, "That's fucking poggers, bro." DJ's like, "Oh, wait, hold on. What the fuck did you just say to me?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking great name too. Bees Knees 1998. Shark Pog.
What the fuck?
Shark Pog.
Dude, sometimes you just get Pog, bro. I don't know.
It's poggers today, dog.
Yeah. Just fucking fat dick energy.
Fucking truck dick energy.
Truck dick.
Let's see the overall plot and story. I mean, the first season, it's tough to really say because like you don't. I liked the short stories that we got from like different characters, right? Like those were all cool. Like the Adventures group, the fucking sorcerer dude, and the sword chick who was a psychopath. Like, you know, all that type of stuff was cool little plot points. But as far as like an over-encompassed thing, you really don't get enough to say much.
I think about it, and I guess I kind of take back a little bit on him trying to figure out how to get back. Because at the very start, he kind of makes his end goal that, I think, by kind of telling his whole crew, saying, hey, you know, get as much information as you can, like the layouts of the world and information about, like, neighboring countries and what they know. So I think he's slowly getting information and gathering that to figure out what happened to him. But you don't really see that too much. You just see it every now and then.
Yeah.
I think from the different guardians that he has.
Dude, I just thought of something. Hold on. What if he fucking died in real life and the developers programmed him in the game as like an honor thing, and he thinks that he was supposed to get out of the game, but he got programmed so well that he just is an actual part of the game now. He's an NPC.
Ooh, it's just a whole world of NPCs.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mindfuck.
That would be cool. Yeah. I would like that.
I think that'd be sick.
Because he was like the fucking boss in the game, so if he, something happened to him or whatever, or even if it was like someone's fucking with him, or there's an evil corp behind all of this, and they just like, we're not gonna let him out. He's too good.
Yeah.
We can't write IP this good. We're gonna just fucking keep him in the game.
It's just gonna be like, yeah, fucking. I came in this game to tell you what happened to you in the real world. But one day you got off to finally go to work, you walked out your door and you just got fucking hit by a truck.
Yeah, it sucks to suck, dude.
So they just programmed you into the game. You're an NPC now, and he's just like...
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Say what?
Say what? Let's see, we have animation style. I thought the animation was dope.
Great.
That shit was sick. That was great throughout the whole first part I've seen so far.
You can see, though, when they have big crowds marching or running, you can see the difference there.
Yeah.
But that still hasn't really developed. Even now, with a lot of animations, the movements, the fights and all that, you can kind of tell it's like off. And it still has it. In this one, if you really pay attention, you can see them. They kind of like any other fighting scene, but they look more like robot movement. At some point.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That first dragon we see too is animated kind of crazy looking. It looks like it's animated different than everything else in the show. And I imagine that was on purpose. And it looks dope as shit. Like, don't get me wrong. It was just like I thought that was a weird like twist to things was how it looked.
CGI and like a freaking art.
Yeah.
Or like an art scene, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. It was cool. I thought it was dope. That whole scene where she and Vita like flies up to the sky and then transforms into her maid costume and pretty much is like, yeah, by the way, I'm gonna fuck on everything here, and then just destroys the dragon. I'm like,
that wasn't Albedo. That wasn't.
Oh,
no,
I always get Naboo. I always get the names mixed up.
Yeah.
The maid, the armored maid.
Yeah. They're both Bay. I don't know what to tell you guys.
They're all Bay. Dude.
Yeah, they're all
just
Bay.
Jesus Christ.
Convinced all the women in the show are just the greatest women I see.
Yeah.
What's the one that's protecting the little village?
Yeah.
Karn Village, or is it Karn Village, I think?
The one that he heals? Or wait, which lady are you talking about?
She has like ears, but she wears like a hat over them, a little maid hat over them. She has little ears. I'm trying to remember her name. I was looking at it earlier. Anyway, she's fine. Yeah. She's got like red hair.
Oh, she's hella fine.
Yeah.
I still think Albedo's Bay though, just because she made so many body pillows. That's dedication. That's dedication.
Wait, hold on. We gotta talk about the fucking hamster. I was not ready for that to be a thing in that show. They're all running, and then it just comes out of the darkness, and it's just a fucking hamster. I'm like,
big old fluffy boy.
What the hell?
It's like, get out of here!
Was it the guardian of the forest?
Yeah.
The king of the forest or something.
And his ass rides into town on top of it, and like then he takes it into battle, and it gets like stuck in a tree. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'd be down for that though, to have a big ass hamster. Just riding
fuck
around
horse,
town.
Dude.
Yeah, fuck a horse.
I'm getting the hammy.
Let's see, fighting style. I thought the fighting was good in the show. I mean, it was a little.
I think the fights were a little quick sometimes, dude. It was just like someone would be like, "Ben, I'm gonna kill your ass," and he would just.
Yeah, I guess the only really good one, like really good fight that I thought was him versus the vampire girl.
Yeah.
That one was pretty cool, but it was still a little.
I'd probably give it a solid 7 on that.
Yeah.
There's
About
more
right.
of
Fighting,
those,
I think
more
fighting overall,
decent
I think
fights
I'd
like that.
maybe give him like a soft 8. Not a
Yeah.
solid 8, a soft 8.
That's off
Yeah, I'm probably with you there about an 8. But
'Cause-
they do like overpowered really well,
Mm-hmm,
to where it's not like just boring.
Like, too
'cause
much?
He's so overpowered.
Oh.
It's like Sherlock. He almost does like the Sherlock movies, those newer Sherlock movies with Robert Downey, where he's like fucking basically just the whole time he's kind of narrating his whole thoughts and ideas
Right.
on it, but he's like just like going through the motions of how he's just gonna fucking just ruin somebody's day and fucking tricking them the whole way.
We have an important question. If 2 anime girls' boobs hit the frequency of 15 hertz, will their nipples become erect? Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy.
The higher the hertz, the harder the nip.
Yep, there you go.
65 hertz. Those things are fucking cutting diamonds,
Okay.
bro.
How fast do I need to slap a titty for the nip to become hard? It's like cooking that chicken.
Right? Yeah. Damn it.
I'm gonna cook this fucking chicken, and you just like roast her nip.
Yeah.
In the second season, you get to meet, because I mean, one of the kingdoms that you see the king, but you see the princes and the princess. Pay attention to those.
Yeah.
If you keep watching.
I actually think I will, depending on how long our next anime is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably watch another season of Overlord on top of this anime. What anime are you guys watching? Well, the one we're talking about now that we did for this episode is
Overlord.
Overlord. Hold on one second.
But we're trying to watch One Piece on the side.
I think we just got a bunch.
That was me.
Goddamn, dude. My man.
Yeah.
Well, we just got a bunch of tier 1 subs or gifted tier 1 subs, so thank you for doing that.
Hell yeah, dude. I bought some coins the other day and I was like, I'm going to save these for when we're doing the stream.
Nice.
Get a bunch of people sub to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I might get a few people to
Come back
kind of
in.
come back.
Yeah, that's what the fuck's up.
Wait, how does that work?
You just buy coins and gift subs with coins.
Oh.
It was like $30 for 5 coins or something.
Okay.
Subbing basically is like supporting the channel in a financial way, where following is supporting it, like, so you can come back and watch. So
Okay.
hell yeah, tier time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But we
Hell yeah.
we
I
watched
also probably have my Twitch Prime. So
we all watched Overlord, and then we have a side thing going on of watching One Piece, which I'll be honest, I didn't watch a single episode since last month.
I'm like the only one who's actually watching this shit, guys. What's going on?
No, I'm
One Piece?
waiting still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you already finished the show.
No, I haven't finished it. I paused.
Where'd you pause at?
Wano.
What? Bat shit? So you just said
What?
guano?
W.
Oh, Wano. Okay. I was gonna say we could get some bat shit
Dude,
bowls in here, like Ace
Samurai
Ventura.
Country.
Samurai Country. Oh shit. What episode is that around?
900 something. So I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah, you're basically at like the end of the show because they're only
No.
on, like fucking...
No, they still have a shit ton more.
Yeah, but at least caught up wise.
Well, caught up was, yeah, you guys are far behind. But me, I'm like 60-ish episodes behind.
Oh god.
No?
Oh,
Okay, maybe
God.
maybe not that much, but
Bro, there's only 931 episodes. So you're...
no.
They're still making them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you're in the 900s,
I think there's a lot of episodes they don't include,
Oh.
or just like because some of the movies actually do kind of make sense within the show itself.
940
movies?
episodes with 4 OVAs, 13 TV specials, and
There you go.
14 movies.
Yeah, but if you're in the
What the
900s, you're pretty much current.
when are the movies? When do the movies take place?
They throw one in every so often
Is it?
to make sense to part of like of the story sometimes, or the storyline.
Yeah, I just kind of started getting real hooked on One Piece. I really am enjoying it now.
It gets super good around 400.
Nami is my new anime crush.
And it doesn't stop. It just gets better and better.
It
Honestly.
really does.
Yeah.
Someone asked you, are you eating chips and guac right now? How that guac tastes?
I wish. No.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
eating these nuts, boy.
Someone asked goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
They're spicy nuts.
Oh, here's a real question. Y'all ever have a wet dream with the goldfish from those commercials? No, just me? Once or twice in my life.
Here's the real question.
I'd say, yeah.
Would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake or sit on a cake and eat dick?
Ooh.
Pass. I don't like
What's
cake.
stopping me from
Or dick.
eating both?
Oh, be yourself.
Sponge cake?
Whitebeard.
It can be whatever cake you want. You gotta pick the cake to rest the cake on.
Oh.
Sit on a dick, eat cake.
That art. By far one of my favorites.
Well, so far it's sit on a dick and eat cake, so
Everybody's just really wanting to eat some cake, man.
dick eat the cake boy. Let's see here.
That bang and respectful.
At least I get nutrition from that one. I mean,
I don't think a cake's really.
you might get a little bit of
nutrition.
protein if you
Yeah.
eat the
Dude,
dick
real
real
deal.
good.
You get some protein.
Some
Yeah.
protein.
God damn it! Where the fuck did that come from?
That's why you only date girls who lift heavy at the gym. They're gonna need the
Yeah.
protein.
Yep.
They need the protein, dog. How do you think
The
they're
extras.
packing on all
From
that?
the other, I get nutrition.
Nutrition.
See, exactly.
Nut.
Protein, bro. Probably some calcium in there.
Denied. You just got blue ball, bro. Let's see here. So does the show make sense? I mean, as far as season 1 goes, no, but not in a bad way.
It's not
Like,
too bad.
You don't know
Yeah.
a lot.
yeah,
It's set up, like I said.
yeah. Like, so I don't think that was bad. I
Part of
guess.
it-
Laying the groundwork.
Part of the show, it's one of those that you kind of have to pay attention
Yeah.
to what they say, because I missed the first time. I missed a big thing until this time.
What was
So-
the big thing you missed in the first one?
Well, it's kind of hard because it goes from that last episode, kind of how I explained the last episode in season 1 with the first episode of season 2. Those two, just that little scene tells you a lot.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah.
and introduces characters you don't really see at all except for right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And that one chick had a Rubik's Cube.
yeah, that
Dude,
that
that's
was
what fucked me
weird.
up the most. I
So-
was like, where'd you-
Yeah, they knew. She said something about some great, what word is it? Like the supreme being littered the world with them. So a supreme being, which is a player character, brought Rubik's Cubes to that world somehow, or created them in the world.
So it was a supreme.
So they
Maybe,
knew.
I'm not sure.
They knew supreme beings.
when you're running around
Those
in
people. At the
medieval-
very end, that you see talking to like those like 6 or 7 really tall religious looking dudes. They look like a bunch of popes basically. Yeah, they knew supreme beings at some point.
It's interesting though because if they brought Rubik's cubes, that means they have to be programmers, right?
They
So
just
those-
made them. So like how in Nazarick everything was made by the players,
Yeah.
even the NPCs in
Oh,
there were
okay,
made
I
by the
gotcha.
players. They can just construct those items, and they made Rubik's cubes for the world. Unless there's some way to fucking like
Some guy was
put it
just
in a
like,
little thing
fuck
and
it,
it
let's
scans
throw
it
some
in.
cubes in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see how fast these NPCs can really solve this shit. Then that one lady's like, I can only solve one side.
She's like, I solve one side, and then everything just goes to shit.
It always does, dude. I fucking hate those things.
Learned how to do it.
I never learned.
There's an algorithm where if you
Do it right, you can solve it in 30 seconds every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the fastest?
no, I think the fastest by hand was like 4.28 seconds.
Yeah.
The fuck?
This guy was just like,
Yeah, dude, the way that they do it, I had a few friends that got really into it, and they're just you just flip, and then they're like flipping once, and then they like flip it, and then flip, and flip.
It just looks like a bunch of deaf kids arguing with boxes.
I mean, the Rubik's Cube isn't all it is right. Like, it only goes one way, so you never even really solve one side like a lot of people try and do. That doesn't mean anything, because like you're just trying to get pieces in a certain position to finish it. That's the whole entire point. And I don't know, it's fun. I like learning how to do it. I couldn't do it. Like it would take me like hours if I were to sit here and try and do it, but I could get it done. But if I watch like the reference guys,
I could one of those big ass Rubik's cubes that have like
my girlfriend's brother. My girlfriend's brother is autistic, and he does all those sorts of like the cup stacking and Rubik's cubes and all that shit, and he is fucking good at Rubik's cubes, and he has some of those crazy ones that he solves fucking easy, because he can just like look at it and Rain Man it out and fucking done.
I think the most fun thing is those fucking cup stacking when they're just like,
dude, he does that insane.
This shit's weird. It's fucking crazy. I've seen some of those like world record ones where they like do that. The two things that you're supposed to do or whatever in like 3 seconds. I'm like, all right, calm down.
And the whole time it looks like they're just taking the cup and going just
yeah. Have you seen the new one where it's stacking dice in a cup?
That's fucked up.
That shit's wild. Yeah.
Nope.
I sat for like 2 hours trying to do it one day.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Could you even stack one?
No. Like I was watching videos and they were like explaining how you're supposed to do it. Like basically like you get the momentum and then you bounce it off a corner on top of another dice. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like fucking flicking it back and forth. And like it never worked.
Just imagine you fucking shaking a couple times. God damn it! You fucking
my wrist was hurting after I was done. Like,
he's like, this is it. This one's it. This one's it.
No, dude,
pile.
I had one where I was like, oh, this might be it. And I was doing it with 3 dice, and I lifted them up, and they were all just flat again. I was like, all right, fuck this is stupid.
He said, I'm done being a magician.
No more magician. Wait, have you guys ever seen that video of the magician thing? It's definitely a parody, but he nuts in his pants. And then the guy's all like, did you just nut in your pants? Like, and you can see it.
Oh shit, he just busted a nut.
Yeah.
And he's like, think again, Daryl. And he goes, what? And all the cum just falls out of his mouth.
What is that from?
It's so
it's just some
funny.
random guy who made it. It's the funniest shit.
It's I'll pull it up for you guys. It's so fucking good.
My favorite one's the guy that goes, alright, I'm going to drop this card and you're going to catch it with your head. And the guy goes, okay. He drops the card and the guy headbutts the wall and they all start laughing. And he's like, you didn't catch it with your head. And the guy's like, you never said which head. And the camera looks down and it's pressing the card against the wall.
What the fuck?
I was like, wait, what?
Magic.
It's just fucking...
There it is. Let me turn the audio on. This shit's so fucking great. Think again. Whoa! Hey. None of that shit. Put your shirt on, Gronk. You fucking...
Alright, guys, check it out. What I'm about to do is apply mind manipulation. What's your name? Nathan. I want you to relax and stare into my eyes. Think about what I'm thinking about. Share my thoughts. 2 minds equaling 1 fiery mind. Focus, Nathan. Look down, Nathan.
Oh shit! You just busted a nut.
What?
Oh! Yo, look.
Nathan. Look again.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
Nathan, look again.
What the fuck, dude?
Look again.
If you're an audio listener and you want to look that up, if you just type in magic nut and mouth into YouTube, you'll find it.
Oh shit, he just busted a nut.
Oh shit. Classic. Alright, so we have the impact it had on you personally, like this anime. I don't know, this one isn't really like a
Didn't really
thought-provoking.
impact me in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
What? You guys didn't get? No.
It's definitely just like
Alright.
for me, like it was nice because I threw it on and I was playing some games and watching and listening. Like it was really relaxing. It wasn't.
Just made me feel like a horn dog.
Yeah.
I just wanted to squeeze Sheltier's fake titties, and now he has real titties.
Yeah, it wasn't really impactful. Other than it was just really fun. I thought it was just a really fun show to watch.
Yeah, you come for a good time, not to like learn a life lesson. That jazz is
definitely.
weird.
Yeah.
If you want to better yourself, go get a self-help book. Don't come to watch anime.
I enjoyed that one. Yeah, definitely didn't have any impact. What about you? Just
No.
fun.
Yeah, just for fun. I've always liked that style of anime.
This fucking chair is about to get tossed. How about the ending? I mean, the first season's ending was some set up, so
I liked it a lot because
Yeah.
it hinted you.
yeah,
So
made me want to watch more for sure.
Yeah, when I finished season 3, I was like, when the fuck is season 4 gonna come out?
yeah, it's been a minute.
Shit I
but
said
think
was
they're talking about
said November 20 or no September 2020, but they haven't even like fully announced it.
Let's see if we can find anything on.
Yeah, they haven't announced anything. There was stuff saying that it got canceled, but then I was reading that it didn't get canceled or anything officially or anything like that. Just speculation. Yeah, that's the one I was reading earlier.
Nothing there.
It hasn't been
No
renewed.
information.
I mean, I think it was really good, and I think they had a lot of room to grow. And apparently, there's like 17 light novels or something, or something like that. I don't remember how many, but they only use like 9 of them so far.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. I think enough people know about Overlord too. It's not like it's a small time show that may or may not get, re-signed. It's popular.
It is, but you never know. A lot of animes out there that have one season, and you're like, where the fuck is the rest?
So what I thought was gonna happen with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was so big, but then it took us 5 years to get season 2.
Yeah.
I just barely watched season 2 of Blue Exorcist. I didn't even know that shit existed.
Yeah.
There's
I
going to be
thought-
a lot of shows on long hiatuses right now anyway.
More than anything, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't
So,
know.
goal for next time is y'all need to hit 300 on One Piece.
Fuck that, dude. I can't get that far.
Yeah, there's no way.
It was a struggle for me to watch like 20 episodes of it this time. It was hard.
Oh my god, what do you mean?
I don't got the
20 episodes. I watched like fucking 80. I'm addicted. This shit's like crack.
I like it. I like it a lot, and I watched a bunch of them, but I don't know how the hell you squeeze that many episodes into a fucking month, dude.
Because I don't do anything. Sit in my house
And watch
watch
anime.
One Piece and
Jesus
allegedly
Christ.
take dabs.
Can't.
Then occasionally I go skate or I go get a beer with Nate and the boys.
And then Nate watches One Piece too, so if he comes and hangs out at my place, I'll just be watching it.
Last thing I had here was outro. I liked the outro. I think the outro was better than the intro. So, as far as overall goes, I mean, we're gonna have 2 separate ratings, right? Because you guys are current and me and
Well, we
Kyron.
could just put a rate the first season.
I like the first season. I think it's a good 10 out of 10. It's just 10 out of 10 because it's just fun and it's something you can watch and not get bored of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really did like the whole show made me want a lot more. It made me hope that this turns into like a really long running show.
Dude, I love how fucking brutal it is too. People are just getting cut in half, their heads cut off. That shit's nice.
I think I'd give it just this first season. I would probably just give it a solid 8, but then it just gets higher number once we get to season 2. Season 2 was by far my favorite.
Yeah, no, season 2 was.
Dude,
You get a lot of action there.
Did Salty even tune into this cast? Isn't he supposed to pick our next show?
I shot him a message. He might be sleeping right now.
Salty. You're the digital member of the cast here.
Yeah, I'll work on Plan B in a little bit.
Well, in the meantime, I got this. Hopefully it's not wet because I didn't finish it for months until now.
Oh, shit. Do I get to put this on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
I'm not the best at art, but I was like, I might as well finish this because I started it.
That shit's sick.
Yeah, it is. I think you guys can see it with the...
You got the fucking Tsukuyomi, and then the...
I realized, though, I missed 2 of them. I was like, I thought I was done, and I look at it closer. I'm like, oh, I missed 2. Oh, well.
What do you mean?
The 2 red dots that's supposed to be eyes.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking sick, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna get hung up right under the monk.
Right under the monk, sparking a blunt.
We're smoking a blunt.
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a bong and a blitz.
Cigar and a waffle.
What up, new 3 male guests? They're not new. I think you've all done the regular podcast on top of doing this now.
Yeah, dude, where you been?
We
did this shit back when we had to come on like midnight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were some tough
Getting
times.
drunk at fucking midnight.
No, that's what the best part was, because I'm walking here. I walked through like a fucking snowstorm to get here, and I just opened the door, and it's just Forrest and Wesley sitting there with like 2 30 racks. And they're just like, "What's up?"
What's up? That was back when we were going until like the sun came up and shit.
I was like, what do you want to talk about? And you were like, I don't know, ghosts or something.
Ghost or something. It's definitely changed. I got tired as fuck last night, like 11 o'clock. I was like, can't keep doing these late ones. And I was like, fuck, we used to go until like 5 a.m. Remember there was times when me and Forrest would be in here doing shit, and like we either get drunk or whatever, and we'd like walk outside and it's like bright. We're like, oh fuck. We go to McDonald's and get some food.
Yeah, I think it was this week. I was tuning in live, and you were doing one late.
Yeah.
With some buddies, and shit got crazy. The fucking chat was just crazy at fucking at midnight or 11.
There's a switch that hits. I don't know what the fuck happens.
10 hours.
Right,
10 hours.
dude, it like switched, and immediately it was just like feet, just fucking disgusting ass shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, I miss you boys.
Trolls.
Yeah, I miss the late hour degens.
Fucking degens.
Fucking degens.
Today is Anime Saturday on Adult Swim. You mean Toonami, bro? They still do Toonami? They bring it back?
I think they're bringing it back, actually.
They
have brought it back.
They kept half rebooting it.
Yeah.
Just
really?
as like a meme almost.
They're just like, here, have Toonami
Didn't they
back.
reboot it twice on April Fools?
Yeah.
You just
That's
hear
awesome.
Tom's voice like, buckle up, everybody.
Yeah.
And
Why
you're
would
just
they
like,
waste all that time and money on fucking animating just part of it when they know everybody wants Toonami,
fucking
dude?
Adult
Send it.
Swim has an entire team that just fucking does off the air, and that's just like a bunch of shit for people that are on drugs. So
Yeah.
I bet you they're at a point where they're like, fuck it, we can
Always
do
makes
whatever
me
we
wonder.
want.
All those late shows, like some of those are just like, it gets me thinking, like, who the fuck was able to think about some of these things that are...
Squidbillies.
Yes.
Squidbillies was the
Insane,
shit.
Dude.
The best episode of Squidbillies is when the kid squid has to fight a chicken, and the chicken beats the shit out of him.
Dude, I went back and tried to watch a couple episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I like
Oh,
Aqua
I
Teen Hunger
love
Force.
that.
I liked it a lot when I was a kid. I was not high enough to watch it as an adult.
Yeah, that's definitely a show you gotta get. Like
You didn't
fucking
like
ripped
in
for.
the last season when they found the shampoo that gives them immortality.
I don't think I saw that
You
one.
didn't like the brain fairy guy that stole Meatwad's brain, and when they tried to get it back, he was just floating there, hucking brains
Yeah,
at him from
that one was
across
good.
the freeway.
What was the one where they went in the crawl space and there was some fucked up thing down in the crawl space?
Oh, dude!
This episode fucked me up.
It was because they had to fix some of the electrical shit. So he's like, Shake, go in the crawl space. And so Shake and Wad go down there. I don't even remember what the fuck was in there. It's just some fuck shit.
Yeah, some straight up just whack ass shit.
Just mauled them up real quick, and they come back up like, we're not going in there.
I'll give my rating for the show though, and then we can move on with a couple other things. I give it an 8 for the first season. Like, and I think that it would probably go up there, like you said. I mean, it was fun, it was enjoyable, and I want to know more of it. So it's weird because this is the first anime that we watched that either has continuation or
May not.
yeah, may not. Like, we didn't have a hard end like Elfen Lied
Right.
or Shampoo. Like,
Yeah.
we know that there's going to be more coming, so
Yeah.
it's interesting. Yeah, I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, I'd probably like 8,
No.
9, maybe 9 with the whole series. It was a really good show. It was just fun. I mean, I fucking binged it fast.
Yeah, I remember you messaging me. You're already done. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to hurry.
I think I remember watching it the first time, and it was hard. The first few episodes, it took me days to go to the next episode until I got to a certain point towards the end of the season 1, and then I just binge watched the rest just within like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I got really hooked up front just from the concept.
We got
Just the concept was really like, oh, dude, this is fun. I was just kind of putting myself in the perspective of that. Like, if I got fucking stuck
Yeah, it'd be kind of
playing,
cool.
like Elder Scrolls or something online.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I got stuck in fucking ESO.
So, I know last time we talked about that we were going to try and bring some news and stuff, but I totally forgot we were going to do that until just now. So, I pulled up what we have coming or already out for our 2020 fall season.
I'm excited for that one.
Which one?
I am
Dungeon?
Waiting.
So, Dungeon.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Exactly.
They're doing,
What that is.
what is that,
Third
season 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bet. I've been waiting for that one.
And I think it's coming within the next month or 2, actually.
There's a lot of these, so I won't go over everything. So if you guys see one that pops up that's...
I watched Haikyuu.
That's one of my favorite sport ones.
Yeah?
Honestly. It's
Pretty
done
good one.
really well. Really well.
Let's see here. Jujutsu.
Oh, that one I'm kind of excited for. I saw the...
Who the fuck is this
trailer.
fake ass Kakashi though, bro?
He said,
Not
oh,
one
what,
eye,
you
but
cover
both.
one eye? I can't even see. What do you know?
I mean, this looks fucking right up my alleyway. Tanakaku Kawaii. Yeah. Redhead waifu. I'm in.
Noblesse?
I'm already down.
Oh, that one's gonna be a good one.
Noblesse.
Vampires and werewolves and
I always
Mr.
liked that
Frankenstein.
There's a 3rd season of
Oh,
Golden
nice.
Kami. If anyone's into that.
Oh, that one's a old one, or from an old one.
I'm not gonna try it.
Inuyasha.
Oh.
That's their
shit.
kid's
His daughter or whatever. or
the
something?
boy or the kid? I can't remember. I can't tell.
I think it's his daughter.
Yeah, daughter. I think daughter.
So what? Who do you have a fucking daughter with?
Who do you think?
I fucking sure hope
Yeah, I
it
haven't
was
seen him
what's her
on show
face.
forever.
The main girl that goes from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot her name.
I forgot her name too. They kept teasing that so hard and then ripping it out of my arms.
No.
They'd be like, "Yeah, dude, Inuyasha loves the
Where's
regular
just the
time
English
period."
names? of
Yeah.
those?
Yeah, because
I would
I'm looking
recognize
at this and I'm like, okay.
That looks cool. Adachi 2 Shimaramua.
E.T. phone home.
100 Man no Nicho.
Those two look good.
This looks like some shit right here. What the fuck?
Bunch of 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Bloom.
Jeffrey Epstein season 3. Oh, too soon.
The Jeffrey Epstein story.
I didn't know they animated that.
Assault Lily.
Well, what's up with this one though?
All right.
You Karuas?
Ewok
Sport
Kakaru.
climbing girls?
I'm trying to watch
alright,
some sport.
alright.
climbing
Fuck
girls.
yeah. Kuma bear?
That one looks funny.
Dragon Quest?
Hypnosis
that one.
Mike.
Hypnosis
Division rap battle, yo! What?
What? That's some fucking shit right there.
Someone's interested.
Hold on.
We need to watch that
A
one.
world where women now dominate the government.
The creation and use of weapons is strictly forbidden. However, by no means has conflict been brought to an end. Instead of weapons, war is waged through words.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hypnosis, Mike. Lyrics can affect one's opponent in
Fucking-
various ways and cause real damage. What the fuck?
8 Mile Anime Edition.
Dude,
Yeah,
you,
right.
ever, you ever been in a rap battle and just get destroyed? This
You
is
ever,
what's
you ever
happening.
shown up to do a rap battle and then when that lady drops that first bar, it's like getting knocked out?
I'm not a rapper.
No, I'm not a rapper by any means.
Here's my girlfriend's number. Psych! It's the wrong number. Please tell me about the one who's seen those videos,
I
right?
don't think I've seen
Spit hot
those.
flames.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
yes.
God damn it.
Spit.
Y'all about to kill me. You're gonna see it and you're like, oh yeah, this guy.
Is it gonna be the fool who's got the big bowl haircut?
No.
Dang. Psych! Oh, fuck. This is an oldie.
Yeah. He's got super popular.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
So fucking dumb. They're like 14, 15-minute videos of him just being dog shit rapper, but then having the biggest hype crew, so he always wins.
God damn.
King's Raid? That sounds cool.
One Room.
3rd
I
season.
wonder what it's about.
One room. I actually underestimated how many shows come out each season.
Now you fucked
Yeah.
us, Wes.
A
Now I
lot
gotta
of them.
watch like 35 shows by the
I
next
like that.
episode.
Noblesse one that we saw. Hey, there you go.
What's up with this though?
Inuto neko tochi mokataru tum. I don't even know how to say that. Tanoshi.
Let's go.
It's just like, in English, it just means this anime is about nothing but pussy.
Oh, does she not have any pickles?
Pickles.
Help me
O&A?
find my
O&A?
pickles.
What does O and A mean?
Original nominational anime.
Is it?
Nope, I have no idea what it
Movies?
means.
Oops. So I mean, there's a lot of shit coming out, but nothing that.
Dude, no way. They got fucking Mulan on this shit. I didn't know Mulan live action was an anime.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything big that we know that's coming out at the end of this season. 'Cause I thought there was.
Oh, that was what? Go up a little bit.
When's there gonna be a fucking Demon Slayer release?
Yeah, there's Doro. Okay,
Have you
Doro.
seen that
Doro,
one?
Doro.
Oh, I'm ready for
I'm sorry,
that.
not Demon Slayer. Sorry. I was thinking
One I
of
wanna
Goblin
watch.
Slayer.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I watched Doro Hidoro though. That one was sick.
Yeah, that's one I want to watch.
Let's do. See, new seasons.
Oh,
Nine.
Fire Force is supposed to be a good one.
Yeah, maybe this list will be a little bit more relevant to stuff that people know. Fire Force season 2.
There's some waifus in that one. I've
Demon
read.
Slayer, is that did they come out with a movie yet with the train?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
So this says Fire Force comes out July 2020. So
Season
Oh,
2.
I started this
So,
one.
yeah.
So
I
it
watched
should
like
already
2
be out.
episodes of that show. It's pretty legit.
It is.
Attack on Titan
Mhm.
season 4, which they said is going to be the last season, right?
Yeah.
I kind of got stopped, like kind of
Fourth and
stuck.
final season
final
has
season.
finally arrived.
They have a
They're gonna
release
be
date?
like, get ready, guys. This time the Titans are gonna have dicks.
Dude, that made that show so much better. They were just fucking dangling around like their fucking goofy ass arms and legs. Oh my god.
Instead of like the big ass face coming across the window, it's just a huge fucking
dog.
chode.
That looks fucking way different.
Yeah.
I need to probably catch up on that Demon Slayer.
That
There you
homie
go.
looks like fucking. He looked like.
Oh, they haven't released it yet? Damn.
Let's see if it has any anime series released in 2019.
Tanjiro takes on the mantle of a demon slayer to protect others from tragedy and to save his sister from her plight.
You sound like the voiceover from Dragon Ball.
This summer,
There you go.
coming to a theater near you.
This is the movie we'll pick up from where the anime series left off, so that's good for Demon Slayer fans. Doesn't have a
Yeah, but
release
why didn't they
date.
just make another fucking season instead of a movie?
I don't know why they did it, but I mean, I guess they can because that in itself, it's really good. I think in a movie.
Oh, release date. There you go. October 16th. So
That's the
Next
day
month.
before my birthday, guys.
hell yeah.
We're going to see Demon Slayer for my
But
birthday.
that one was very weird. The Uzumaki.
What is Uzumaki?
It's that.
Oh.
What the fuck?
It's
Oh.
a very weird manga.
It's the Junji Itos.
Uh-huh.
Those are great.
Dude, I want to get in on this.
I
Hold on.
love me some Junji Ito.
Uzumaki.
4-episode series.
Like some of the trailers for this was just fucking weird.
It's like a bad acid trip, to be honest with
Seriously, if you were on acid, you'd probably be
Scarred for
you.
life.
Sent to the fucking
bit.
Shadow Realm where you gotta fight Pegasus with his fucking one Yu-Gi-Oh card that sucks motherfuckers into
Are you
their-
able to
their
see
soul.
trailers, or is that something you can't?
Yeah, we probably could. Coming this summer, me in my pants.
Coming this summer, 2 guys,
It'd
1
be
bowl,
something kind of cool to
and a
incorporate.
bunch of hot mayo.
If we're able to see trailers, we should also probably put that for the show we're gonna watch.
Dude,
Whoa,
they're
hold on.
releasing it on Toonami.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard.
Shush! Shush, ad. If you ain't gonna pay me, you ain't getting the ad played. Hookers.
Everybody
National
should-
Guard, my bad.
Hey, look, it's Tom!
The fuck is that?
That's Tom's new buddy, dude. I was telling you they brought Toonami back.
Colin Stetson.
They rebooted the fuck out of it.
I'm really excited about Uzumaki.
Something to make this a little bit more interesting for y'all who like to watch us live. I can just do.
Damn, look at that infinity.
There we go. And then.
Now we'll just look like this and pretend we're watching. Jesus Christ.
On Toonami? That's bullshit. I'm gonna buy this.
Oh, that shit seems fucking wild. Like,
Yeah.
what is it?
This is different art of animation. I guess the guy's well known. I didn't really read up too much about him, but
Now I gotta
like his
find another way
artwork or
to
something.
watch Uzumaki.
Oh shit! Sword Art Online.
That's the one I was telling you about. That's the new one. It's not too bad.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
The same
I can't
person.
remember her name.
Oh,
No, this is
yeah,
the
my bad.
bae.
It's that's the other one.
There's always another one with Kirito. Can't keep his dick out of all these other women.
Nope.
Dude, that Uzumaki shit doesn't come out till 2021.
Food Wars?
Oh my god, that one's really good too.
Yeah,
it just makes you want the food. Honestly,
no,
it's one of those, but it's really, really well done too.
I read that this one was made by a guy that makes fucking like hentai.
Oh,
what?
Even better.
Yeah.
This one?
The animation one? For the food?
The creator of it.
How you see it?
Yeah, dude, it's food porn. That's why they call this the fucking food porn show.
He honed his skills to draw food from drawing oily titties.
Yep. Yeah.
He said, yeah, these are some main character.
Oily ass titties. And they look just like
Just got out of high school. Right. I have yet to see any episodes because I've kind of been waiting.
Sorry.
It's funny because you can already see even in the manga series, their noses were oddly like slightly pink. You know, when like in some of the shows you see if someone is sick, their nose kind of is a little like red a little bit. It's kind of how they are. And you notice it.
It says July 2020.
Well, that's out.
Oh, is that?
It's just episodes,
Oh.
like every week. So I've just kind of been waiting to either build up or just whenever I feel like watching it.
I know this one's really popular.
Oh, that one is a mind fuck.
I love it because it's every show you just fucking know. Whoa!
You guys, I think you both, all three of you, sorry, would really, really love this one because you really have to pay attention. Sorry, I guess that's the only like tricky part. You really have to pay attention to what's going on to understand it. But if you do, it's just a dark.
I'm just fucked up over the fact that they're still making World of Warcraft.
Bro.
God damn it.
Why you gotta hate?
This guy.
These fucking Shadowlands, bro.
You're throwing out some of the slang and I'm like, what? Oh,
bro, you ever fucking down the Lich King on heroic mode?
Yeah.
Fuck out of my face, bro.
You guys kill me.
Jesus
I
Christ,
think I've played World of Warcraft once. And that
I never played it.
I never played it after I watched it destroy my uncle's life.
Yeah, it's a real drug.
It
Wait,
really
is this Rin? Yeah, I see a lot of people simp for that war.
There's a twin she has.
Yeah.
Oh,
that looks cool.
It's just messed up dark.
ReZero.
Which one's this one?
The regular?
Oh, this one is also good.
I've seen that.
I'm
Come
surprised.
on, man.
It's been fucking years.
How are
It's
y'all
been
gonna
years.
How are y'all gonna give me shit for watching fucking like 80 episodes of One Piece in a month?
Yeah, when this guy knows every fucking anime
show
ever made. Jesus Christ.
This
look at all these new
this
shows.
one's basically this badass kid that everyone thinks he's just a loser because he doesn't have like, I guess they can sense magic or detect it with like devices and how much they can make, and I guess his isn't the best, but for some reason he's like one of the best at making weapons and opening or just like
I've personally seen the first season of this. Yeah,
that's kind of hard to explain, but
High School
Magic, the regular Magic High School.
Yeah, I've seen that red hair character before.
He's the same voice actor as Kirito as well.
That redhead
dude
is new.
The guy who voices Siba
somewhere.
in Overlord in the English version is the
Sebas.
same English voice actor who does the president from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I
Is
thought
it
that
Troy
was
Baker?
fucking sick. I can't remember what his name is.
No,
but
Troy Baker does Greed and.
He's the. He's
Yeah,
just got the
right.
most recognizable voice.
Yeah.
Evangelion
the-
3.0 plus 1.0.
What?
I don't know what that means, but I know that shit's popular. Coming soon.
Rebuild.
Fourth and final film in the
Yeah, I
rebuild
don't
of-
understand all the redos of
Dude, it's
Evangelion.
Aaron Mitchell Dismuke.
Yeah, that guy's fucking voice acts everything.
Yeah.
He's part of that like group of like 6 or 7 people who do everything. Okay, so you told me about this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how is this?
I haven't
What
seen it.
style?
I watched like one episode of it and I was like, yo, this shit seems like it's gonna get fucked. I'm not ready for this.
I've heard that this show is super duper fucked up.
Super
Right.
fucked up. It was like not
It
even
was pretty popular, so I'm gonna have to probably look into this.
Dude, so it's basically like all these kids are orphans and they're in this orphanage and they can never leave it, and so these kids like are trying to figure out why they can't leave it. And then fucking some kid is like found dead, and that's what like sparks the whole thing, and then they start finding out the orphanage is like super fucked up.
Damn.
Sold as meat to demons.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
They are raised
Pretty
humanely,
much.
only to be butchered and sold as meat to demons, much like free-range chicken.
Yeah, I heard this show's fucked up.
Whoa!
Promised Neverland. Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just from that. What?
I put it on my list of shit to watch after you were like, yo, you gotta check this shit out, it's fucked up.
I got like 15 minutes into the
Salty
first
Frank is
episode.
here.
I was like, this shit's
Ew.
fucked up.
Salty, we've gone over our ratings of Overlord. If you'd like to write us your opinions on it, if you got through it. Fate Stay Night, I've heard that's really popular.
So fucking many. I've only watched like the first 2 or 3. And the first is really awesome. Second one's pretty good. Third one's alright. And then after that, it's just. I mean, I haven't seen all of them.
I like the colorfulness.
Yeah.
I don't like his face, though.
That's good.
Something's wrong there. He looks like clay.
But, my man's, I gotta fucking bounce to a haircut.
Yep, no, I got you. Do you know what kind of cut you're doing?
Bald. I'm gonna just
Go
shave
bald.
my head. I'm gonna shave a dick. Where it starts right here.
Yeah.
Comes
Wait,
back.
if you do that, send us a picture first before you shave it off all the way.
Yeah, can we get a before and after, though?
You can get before. Well, actually, no. I'm probably just gonna fade my sides and then cut a little bit of my top off.
Yeah.
Because it's just getting too long.
Go
It's
bald,
not
dude.
anything crazy. I can't go bald. I have a scar on my head like that big.
I have a scar on the back of my head, and I went bald a while ago. It's fine.
You got more balls than I, sir.
I'll shoot you a text after we're done for what the next anime will be.
Alright, sweet. And then, I can just keep posting in the chat, too.
Okay.
Be safe, everybody.
Farewell, thank you.
Oh, before I go, can I buy this?
What?
Can I buy some cleaning supplies before I
You should have grabbed one. You could have actually grabbed a bottle and be like, hey, can I buy this?
Is this for sale?
I'm switching chairs. This chair's fucking...
That works.
2020
Oh,
coming
there we
in.
go. Fucking some lean.
So that about wraps up as far as up and coming popular animes. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot, right? Because I mean, every season, fall, winter, summer, spring, we get
A bunch of new
20,
ones.
30, 40 different animes.
Well, there was a few of those. I can't remember the names. The fucking... I don't remember any of the names.
Can I switch this shit into English so we can
Yeah.
see?
But there was like 3 in there that I was really interested in.
I mean, this is all there's 50 shows right there that are coming out. So this would actually be a cool website for us to be a part of. It would take a lot of time, but it looks like you could rate anime that you watch.
Oh. Oh, like have like
There's
sign
members.
us or sign
So
one
you
for the
can
team.
members.
Yeah.
ReZero. I think that was one of the ones
Yeah.
that I was Thinking looks good.
Kingdom, One Piece. These are ones that are popular right now. Love comedy. Fruits Basket.
Heard of that one?
Great Pretender. Detective Conan.
I've read the manga for that.
When is what's that one that you read that you really liked? The Tower of God?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Have a season 2?
Yeah, well, they just barely ended with season 1, so
Oh.
I don't know when they're gonna be talking about season 2.
Was Noblesse one of those?
Noblesse? Yes. Out of those two were...
Yeah, ReZero and Noblesse were like the two that stick out the most. And then whatever.
Tower of God. The same name created by the Korean artist Sayu?
Probably.
I've never actually seen what the characters look like. Is there anyone I can simp for?
What?
Is there any characters I can simp for?
Oh, there you go. Look, bottom right. She looks simple, maybe.
Oh.
Look at that.
What up, Boo?
She's the bitch.
Yeah?
Yes. She is a very, very just hateful, your hated character. You should see the comments on when we read every single chapter. There's someone at the top comment talking shit about her. 9 out of 10 times, honestly.
Hold on, I can see Salty's giving us a prior rating off all seasons or just the first. You can do both because the first season was great in terms of world building, like the rules of I don't know how to pronounce it. Ice Guy, and to give it 7/10 shirtless great momos. Got sick and the webtoon is on hiatus. Tower of God author got sick.
The manga itself, yeah, he paused it for a while.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Now, Salty, you watched all the seasons of Overlord as well, right? Because Manuel did and Deej did. Gosh, my leg is itchy, man.
Itchy foot?
Yeah, I have some weird shit going on with my legs.
Oh no.
Every time I get out of the shower, my legs fucking just itch like crazy. Sometimes I'm just like,
you want to see some wax shit? I got some fucking weird.
That's like eczema, dude.
Yeah. It's just on my leg though, right there.
When I was young, I got it like right here on my belly.
On you?
It could be
carbon fiber.
Yeah, it could be irritation from something like that, or shoes. Did you get like new shoes or something recently, or new boots, or? Because yeah, for me it was when I was younger. It was like a belt or something, like fucking irritated my.
Well, I mean, we work with carbon fiber, and my dumbass doesn't wear pants because it gets hot there, so that could be part of it.
Get some nice, like airy, stretchy pants.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we can see if there's any anime news. I mean, typically with anime news, it's just
I guess one of the anime news that I knew, but I have to look it up, is if you look about One Piece, he actually announced how many more years he has before the anime ends.
Really?
And I swear he said something like 6 more years of
Jesus
anime.
Christ.
And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, he confirmed the manga series is ending.
Mm-hmm. And I when I heard that, I'm like, no. But then when he said how many more he still had, I'm like, okay, I'll be satisfied.
Dude, what the fuck?
Let me go through here.
Did Usopp have a white beard?
Who?
You should probably not read any of it. We should probably not read any of it.
Don't even look too much about it. It's just like, that's what they look like right now. That's their
white beard?
It's a costume, basically.
Oh.
Fucking hype beast. Ooh. I just want to try and see if there's some sort of.
Thesis stated that he is 80% finished. Yeah, back in 2018.
Oh, so I mean, we're probably still, 300, 400 episodes away.
Probably something like that. I'll see if I can find something.
Yeah, that's when I read it. Long show. But yeah, it's starting to get real good for me.
I mean, typically anime news is all just going to be swordless is anime's most anime fighting style. Excuse me. So these are all going to be Chainsaw Man. Everyone is expendable. How Future Trunks became Dragon Ball's own Day of Future Past. I think it's gonna be hard to try and find like anything that's actually.
There's that other podcast I told you about that does anime stuff. I think they actually are current. I didn't think they were current when I was first looking, but I think they like cover shows, but most of what they do, I think, is general anime news.
Oh, well, there's a sad thing. Dragon Ball narrator and Ginyu voice actor Bryce Armstrong has died.
Oh.
Rest in peace, sir.
Oh, that's the fucking...
Oh, look at that quote. James Earl Jones once told the star, "I wish I had your vocal control."
That's the guy that
And
does
James
all the
Earl
fucking...
Jones is fucking Darth Vader and Mufasa.
Really?
Like one of the best voice actors ever. So rest in peace to him. Toyota Animation Fire fundraiser
Ghibli
set up.
Fire maybe still? Or was that a while ago?
That was a little while ago. Let's see here. Season 2 of Overlord was a bit weird, especially the one scene with the lizards.
Yeah.
Season 3 was amazing all around for Overlord. The intro was a bop. Yeah, I
Just the fucking lizards, dude.
Was it weird?
Yeah.
Oh, he said something about how in one of the interviews, Oda indicated that he wanted the series to last 5 more years. So that's what he's saying. So I guess not a definite, but 5 more years? That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, that would put us, 2025, so...
Mm-hmm.
Do they take breaks? Does he take breaks from writing? Or, I mean, at least the anime, or is it always coming out?
Every now and then there's like 1 or 2 weeks where they skip and then they come back. But
Right.
it's constantly been 1 week after another. Like once a week. But yeah, that's kind of like how Naruto was.
Yeah.
So.
How much filler, though, is in One Piece?
Actually, not too much. Because there's a lot that they do. Just adventures in general. So that's a lot of the story. But they input little hints as to certain events that everyone wants to know about.
Right.
In episodes kind of often.
Right.
So that's one thing. That's why I kind of like it. It's just like they give you little bits of information that just kind of gets you stuck in a good way.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it so far. It's
the character development is just one of my favorites throughout the whole show.
Well, and I mean, I think that's also why I really like Naruto. I mean, Naruto's the closest thing I can compare it to because lengthwise.
Mm-hmm.
But the more episodes you get, the more you get to know about these characters, and you get more detail and more flush. You know, where you watch something that's like 36 episodes, you can still get a lot, but you're not gonna have that like
900 episodes of character development. You're
not gonna have 10 years of interest in a character. You're gonna have a month.
Right.
But I'm very interested. Salty Frank says, imagine this, Wes. You're watching a nature doc and they show the mating ritual of a species of lizards. Now imagine that, but instead of narration, the lizard's scientist and human-like, and that leads up to a scene I'm talking about. Oh no. Is there some lizard sex in this fucking season 2? Yeah. Well,
kind of.
It wasn't it wasn't that bad. When I saw it, because I was reading into the show a little bit, and people mentioned that, and it sounded much worse when it's described that way. It's just barely a clip of it, but they did it in a funny way, like, God damn it, lizard sex in Overlord.
He just went right to it. Look how they put weird. Animal Planet on the corner of it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's not that bad, but
what is this?
It's more suggestive.
It's albino lizard.
Yeah. Smooth albino lizard.
Hell yeah. What the fuck?
God damn it.
Well, let's talk about what we're going to watch next, Salty. If you do have something that you want us to do. I know you talked about wanting us to watch a specific one because of certain reasons. So if you're still going to do that, we can talk about it now. If you have a different route that you want to go, that's cool too. If it's a longer anime, we'll probably stick to, at least watching the first season, and then, if we like it,
bonus after that.
Bonus. If not, If you want to wait, I have one. Oh, fuck.
Oh, started coming.
We knew it.
Fucking Salty.
So I'm thinking we've only been watching good anime. How about a really terrible, disgusting hentai? That's what he's going to recommend, right?
That's my pick. No, I have my pick. I just need to figure out.
Is it High School DxD? Is it High School DxD?
We might have to do that one just because actually...
For the meme.
Well, someone on Reddit actually calculated the physics behind the boobs jiggling in that show.
Oh, that's not that one. You're talking about High School...
Oh, High School of the Dead or something.
High School of the Dead, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is High School DxD not the same thing?
No, that
was
one's a
the
different
same
one.
thing.
That's the one with the redhead.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought High School DxD was just High School of the Dead.
No, I'll show you what that is. Let's see.
Oh no, there's this pic.
Yeah. Salty says,
okay. Oh, I've seen that one. I'm pretty, wait, at least, maybe. I have to look at a picture.
In another world. Okay.
So, Salty said, so I'm thinking we've only been watching good anime, so what if we watch an anime that takes all the lessons of how to do storytelling and world building and just tosses them out the window? Cell phone in another world.
All right, there it is. Cell phone in another world.
Let's check where we can watch it.
Oh, yeah, see, I thought that this was High School of the Dead.
Oh, so you don't know what High School of the Dead is?
No, I know what...
Okay,
I thought that character was
okay.
from High School of the Dead.
Yeah.
I've seen, like, an episode of High School
Cell
of the Dead.
phone. Do you want to look it up?
Yeah. Hey, 8 days ago, confirmed season 2 for this show.
Cell phone in another world?
Oh, okay. So I haven't seen it, but I've seen bits of it.
Wait, is it called
trailer.
In Another World with My Smartphone?
Yeah. So, yeah, In Another World with My Smartphone, I think, Salty. Right?
That's the other name for it.
Okay. Yep, we will do this.
We just gotta find... Okay, we can watch it on the Funimation app. Crunchyroll. Looks like it's on Netflix. And Hulu, so...
Say that one more time. Oh.
It's on all of them.
Yeah. That's alright. I'm gonna Crunchyroll for me.
I'll message Kai.
Japanese light novel series. I'll just expand it so I can read it. it's not. It's no synapses.
So we've been doing steady the third week of every month. Yeah. So next month would be the 17th.
Yeah, the third Saturday. Just whatever, third Saturday. 17th. Yep. Sounds about right.
Does that work for you?
When?
The 17th of October?
17th of October. Yeah. Why not?
Okay. So the show 15-year-old Toyo Mochizuki is accidentally killed by God. As an apology, God allows him to be resurrected. But since he cannot send him back to his old world, he instead reincarnates him into a fantasy world along with a single special request. Toya uses his request in order to bring his smartphone into the new world with him, which God modifies. As such, while Toya cannot contact his old world with it, the phone can easily be recharged by magic and can otherwise function such as accessing data from the old world and can use relevant features for his new world such as the GPS function. That sounds alright, but if it's just written terribly.
Salty says the anime is pretty quick watch other than the fact that the episodes feel longer than they are.
I'm down for this.
Ah!
I like the
premise
the
sounds really good. The premise sounds really good, but it sounds like it's a terrible fucking show.
I'm down. Salty's told me a lot about it, and I was like, I'm down enough that I want to see it, so I'm excited for it.
If anything, it'll be one that I'm okay watching on the side of doing other shit.
Yeah. I'll try and do the One Piece, try and watch some One Piece.
How far are you? You said like 100, didn't you? Didn't you say you got to 100?
I'm somewhere right around there. I can't really remember, to tell you the truth, because I didn't get on at all this month to watch any. But I'm torn because I want to watch Overlord season 2 and 3 as well, so I'll see how fast I can knock this one out. I'm actually going to have some weekends that are going to be a little less crammed with shows for next month, so that's a positive. So I should have time.
Take him to work. Just watch him at work.
You're not wrong. I could listen. I don't know if listening to One Piece would be enjoyable though.
That'd be hard because you'll want to see what's happening.
One Piece is one that I really want.
But you could have it like
100%. Like I'll kind of start putting it up on the side of doing something else, but then I'm just
distracted,
just watching One Piece the whole time. So I'm just alright. I'm just gonna move this over to my main monitor if I can lean back and enjoy.
I'm the same way with most animes. That's how I felt about Overlord. I was playing a game called Team Fight Tactics, and it's like it's in the category called auto chess. And what it means is you get characters you have to pick from, and they fight for you. You don't do any of the fighting, and you have to team them up with different other characters to make the strongest team or whatever. But I was doing that while watching Overlord, and like I lost so many matches because I would like fucking miss a round because I'm like, oh, that shit's fucking cool. I'm watching Overlord, and then I'll hear like the countdown. I'm like, fuck, I missed my new champion and shit. I'd fucking lose, and game's fun though. Yeah, so the 17th of October, same time, we'll probably go live right around that 1 p.m. mark, Mountain Standard Time. So 2 p.m. Pacific and no. Sorry. 12 p.m. Pacific and then 3 p.m. Eastern. And
or you could just have them look up what.
Yeah, just fucking look it up. Lazy. Just kidding.
Yeah, I got you guys. And then if you want to be involved in our Discord, which I will send you guys links for, I've got it a little bit updated. There is a Jiggle Physics Anime Club subcategory in our Discord called Jiggle Talk, and you're welcome to go in there and converse with us and talk about how you're enjoying the anime live while we're going through it. So just a way to stay informed and watch anime with some homies. Aside from that, I think that should do it for today. Do you guys have anything you want to close out on?
Follow the Instagram page, which is
there's a Twitter as well. I haven't really done
they should all be the same.
I want to do more with all this. I just think we kind of all need to come together with a little bit of a plan for the socials of it, because I mean, I made like 2 or 3 posts to the Instagram that put a little bit of thought and work into, and if we just do more stuff like that, I feel like it'd be pretty good.
Right. Yeah. I'll leave that to the 3 of you because I'll do the Instagram for all of it on the main account. But that shirt's so fucking dope. I
have a bunch of these.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a brand called Zero Foxtrot, I think, or Zulu Foxtrot.
Yeah.
Zero fucks in like military lingo. But yeah, they just bunch of skulls, and they like just take pop culture shit and make it into fucking skulls. So I have like a Deadpool one. I just got Master Chief.
That's dope.
Let's see what other cool ones do I have? Deadpool, this one, Master Chief, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul would be sick.
I wanted to snag Vader, but it's like a limited release, and they had a Stormtrooper one that I didn't get. That was a limited release, and that one's fucking sweet.
And then I guess there is some news if you want to say it live. I don't want to.
What? Which one? Oh, yeah. Having a baby girl.
Congrats.
Found out, was it last week? Pretty sure it was last weekend.
Hell yeah.
Found out that
my days are a little blurry.
What sex it was going to be, but you knew for longer. Yeah.
No, actually, we found out that
you found out that you were.
Sorry. Well, yeah, we knew we were having a kid, but we found out the gender last week.
Gotcha.
So
little baby girl, little baby Hinata.
Yeah.
That would be the best name. I'm just saying. Dye her hair purple immediately. Gouge her eyes out so she looks like she has the fucking, what is it called?
The
Bakunar.
Shit, I'm brain farting what it's called. Byakugan.
Yeah, Byakugan?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be the shit. Except the fact that she'd be blind. Like, that's probably not cool.
And she needs to be white. I'm pretty sure she's going to be turning out some brownness in her.
Yeah, true.
That was funny.
But yeah, congratulations. Yeah, it's awesome. That means we're going to have half the crew's going to be paused now. How old's your child?
Almost 3. He's 2.5. Oh yeah, almost 3. Turn 3 in next February.
It's crazy. Time flies. I remember the first time we went over to your house the one evening, and your baby was
just brand new.
Yeah, he's fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh little guy.
Fresh out the oven.
Fresh out the oven. Thank you guys for watching and for listening to this on any of the audio platforms. Thank you. Remember, you can watch us live on twitch.tv/TopShelfers. Go sub to the podcast, go sub to the YouTube, youtube.com/TopShelfers. We are on everything out there, so if you like listening to specific, companies, Spotify, Pandora, we're on all of it. And come join our Discord. Have conversations with us. Everyone will be in there by the end of the week, and, we like chatting, so. And call you... Callum Clarkson 68. Hey, I hate to tell you this, but we're about ready to go off. But I'll be back here soon. For the rest of the evening, I have True Crime Drunks with Holly Lee. We're going over Ed Kemper, the co-ed killer. Nut.
Lots of nuts.
Read Between the Wines book club is today, and our book was The Virgin Suicides. Hard as fuck book to listen to. We're going to be discussing that one, and then potentially a third one, but that will be later on in the evening, so, we'll see how that one goes. But thank you again, everybody, and have a good night.